Vine is back, sort of. If you've been to the top of the App Store recently, you might have noticed a little app called Byte has become the #1 app across the board, and effectively it's just Vine Mark II. It's a short video upload service which uses the same 6-second looping feature that made Vine so popular in the first place. And well, because of my channel name, I think it's my duty to take a look at it. Okay, so first thing, head over to the App Store and you'll see Byte towards the top, download it, and then you'll be asked to sign up and all that sort of stuff. Then once you get into it, it comes into this interface where you literally just scroll down to get the latest bytes. This is very similar to what it's done before. It's just a recommended list from all the stuff that you follow. And it just, yeah, very much like TikTok, you swipe up and down, it gives you more what's recommended, what you like, what you're following and all that sort of stuff. And if you keep going, there is an end to it. It will say that's it for now and you can look elsewhere to find it. So let's look at these other sections. So the magnifying glass is really where you get all the extra bits where you can follow things that you're interested in and get more and more bytes, I guess, which are useful for you or stuff that you want to see. Let's have a look at weird, and there'll be lots of stuff in here which is odd. There's probably going to be people on here that you recognize from Vine and people you recognize from TikTok. And then you can, you know, start to like them. One of the things I have noticed, and I'm really happy about it, is Vine used to be a square like that, but they since moved to the portrait interface, which I think is much nicer. Most people use their phones like this. And for an app which is based around short, kind of funny stuff, portrait mode is absolutely fine for that sort of thing. But yeah, you can look through all of here and decide what you want to look at and what sort of things that you like. Popular now is a good place to look and you can just browse through them. Before we jump into that middle one, this little lightning bolt is just your activity, so notifications and all that junk. And this one on the right basically just takes you to your profile and you can see things here. If you want to follow me, it's just @breview because you can't have Byte for some reason. It's probably something to do with how it works. So the middle button is the main one, and this is where it lets you record your bytes. I'll flip the camera around so you can see it. Effectively, this is where you record your bytes. There's a few different options down here. You hold the button to record what you want, like that. There's also this little ghost thing, which will effectively let you see what you did before, almost like, I guess it's good for animation or good if you're trying to line something else up. You can add all sorts of other stuff as well. You can go back, you can reverse the camera around. This one lets you put in stuff you've made before, so you can effectively make a byte and then upload it by the sounds of it. I assume you can put some form of video in. Let's use that. This is going to be my first byte of the cat. That'll do. Tap here to add a caption. I'm going to call it first byte. Lol. So that really rounds off the entire app. There's not loads to it, to be honest. It's nice and simple. If you've not used Vine before, this is probably worth a download and have a go. And if you remember Vine, it's pretty much the same as that. And now obviously all it's got to deal with is TikTok. The elephant in the room here is clearly TikTok. If Byte hopes to survive against the titan that TikTok has become, it needs to offer something new and exciting for a new wave of creators to really take hold of. While there is a rich history in Byte of Vines that we used to love,
welcome to Radio Shack!
it can't survive on nostalgia alone. It needs to break new ground and find new talent to make the absolute most of the service. I hope it does. Competition between apps is good for us consumers on the bottom end, and hopefully we'll see some exciting developments in this short video sharing platform. So that rounds up my initial thoughts of it. If you liked the video, pop a like. If you loved it, pop a sub, and I will see you all in the next one.